Problem solved.
Hello and welcome to the Sea of Thieves stream. My name is James Thomas, and I'm back after my 6-month ban for accidentally announcing parrots live on the stream. Let's see what will happen this week. Welcome, and joining me this week we have...
Andrew Preston, Senior Designer.
And over in the brig we have...
Stephen Dillon, Game Designer.
And joining us from across the seas we have the wonderful...
Dread Pirate Doug.
Hello, Doug. Woo! How are you doing, Doug, sir?
I'm doing awesome. I'm really, really excited about that.
We are
for a lot of reasons.
We are very pleased to have you aboard. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Great to be here. I'm not nervous at all, and I'm definitely not going to whiff a sword lunge at some point and embarrass myself. So
sorry, we will spread that around. Do not worry.
Oh, no. Oh, you're all leaving me. Bye.
Sorry,
we're going default?
Oh, no. Yeah, this is not good, is it?
Oh, you can do it when you get to
we'll do it when we get to Daggertooth.
Daggertooth?
Yeah.
Yep. So, for people who do not know, we are doing Revenge of the Morningstar. We're doing one of the Tall Tales, and so we are heading off to Daggertooth to start this adventure. Swiftly, by the looks of things.
Yep.
We can worry about stocking up and everything later.
Steve, you alright getting the mermaid?
Yeah, I get the mermaid.
Sorry, dude. Right, let me get your compass bearing, Doug.
So is there anything that people who have not done the previous 7 Tall Tales need to know about the Revenge? Because obviously there must have been something to cause the Revenge.
Yes, we need to head north by northwest, Doug, just really quickly.
Gotcha.
So, the crew of the Morningstar got ambushed by Grey Marrow, a skeleton lord, on Old Faithful Isle.
That's right, I've muted it.
2 weeks back, and all of the crew got kind of trapped inside. Their souls got trapped inside these treasure chests by the crew, Grey Marrow's crew. So we're now basically we've gone and we've saved all of their souls, and now we're going to go and take it back to Grey Marrow, basically.
Splendid. I feel like I've missed it because I'm only up to about chapter 6 and this is chapter 8, so I feel like...
Have you not done Fate yet then? The ghost one?
No, that's the
okay.
one that starts on the with Clive on the
Ferry of the Damned.
Ferry of the Damned, yeah.
Right then. So we usually do like a little readout of the blurb from the tale.
Okay. The Morningstar's crew were cursed by a vicious skeleton lord named Grey Marrow. It seemed that Sandra the shipwright holds the truth about the fateful encounter. Sandra works at Daggertooth Outpost and knows the location of the Morningstar. The ship's log she has salvaged may point to the final part of the Shroudbreaker.
As witnessed here, just off camera.
So we don't need much there. That's fine.
Lovely.
Grand. So have you completed all the Tall Tales, Doug, or is this a new one for you?
So, okay. So here's the thing.
Don't disappoint me, Doug. Don't disappoint me, Doug.
Okay, so here's the thing. I love the Tall Tales.
Dots.
I have done... Okay, so I tried this one a couple of times solo, and it didn't go great. And I'm very bad at puzzles. This is really... It's... Okay, and then I tried again, and it just didn't work out, and I got confused again.
So you've got this far, though. You've got this far.
I've done the Shores of Gold like 3 times.
You've done Shores of Gold, and you've not finished this one. So did you?
I know.
Okay,
I'm
that's
not
fine.
proud of it.
It's fine.
It's all right, we'll get you an achievement today. We'll get you an achievement. It's fine. You're with the right people. Don't worry.
Are there any more that you've not done, or is it just?
No,
Revenge?
it's just this one, I swear.
Oh, that's not too bad, Doug. That's not too bad.
I can see why you agreed to come on now. It's to get off the bucket list.
I just realised, Doug, that I keep turning the lanterns back on and you keep turning them off again.
I just... No, my phone... The cat knocked my phone off the table.
Oh yeah, I should say that during the setup of this stream, we have had some very, very cute noises coming from Doug's PC, because you've got a little helper with you. It's fair to say.
Yeah, Dread Pirate Cat is about 8 weeks old and arrived at my house on Thursday. Dread Pirate Dog is doing fine.
Please tell me that's what's on their collars.
He's hanging in there. Oh, I need to make that happen. I'll get on that. But yeah, they're getting there. They have a shaky truce. I managed to get the dog to stop eating the kitten's food, so that was a big step for their relationship. But who keeps turning? Is someone turning the lights back on? Am I running around turning the lights off as someone else turns them on?
So we'll
I
add,
don't know what you're talking about.
add that to the glitch list. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
I don't. I might be the glitch on that. 50% chance. That's all in my head. But no, I really do love the. I really did turn that off, right, guys? Wait,
Steve, are you messing with
my
Doug?
sanity
No, I'm
is
just
hanging
chilling
by a
up
thread.
top.
I'm below decks. It wasn't.
Okay.
It's not me. Right.
I'd like to file a bug report with I think Steve, but I'm not positive.
I'm up here.
So we can't see what Steve's doing over this way. So
Oh boy. Okay, one Dread Pirate Cat story. Nope, no, that's my mouse cord. So last night we were trying to do a thing and it didn't quite work out. But what we ended up doing is we had a Reaper's chest on board, and we were going after someone else that also had a Reaper's chest, and they got to the outpost before we could catch them, and they sold. So we pulled up behind them, and we had a mega keg, and I was gonna go keg him, and I was in the water swimming towards them, and my crew had just anchored behind the ship and was shooting cannonballs over my head, and then my computer turned off. And I look over at my tower, and the cat has both of his front paws on the power button and is looking me dead in the eye.
is your tower with the button with a nice big flashing light at the front of it?
Yeah, well, it's on the top. So he was standing on top of the tower and found a button and pushed it.
Brilliant.
So that happened.
So I had that once with our first pair of rabbits. They allowed the run of the house, and it was back when I was addicted to World of Warcraft. And
I
was
didn't know
up
you were
there-
into Warcraft.
Oh, I had
Long time ago.
to save my relationship, I had to sell my account. But
That's a whole other
that's
story.
that's for therapy, not a stream. So one weekend when Ali was away, I was there just playing Warcraft all weekend, and we had two little bunnies. And I was just playing with a raid with a couple of people here, and all of a sudden, like, my inputs just stopped working. I could move my field of view back and forth, but I couldn't jump. I couldn't move backwards and forwards. So what the hell is this, guys? Like, the microphone was still working, so just trying to extend them. Looked under the desk, and there is tiny little Bernard with a keyboard wire in his mouth, just chewing his little way through it.
Nightmare.
So after then, pens all around the keyboard stage.
Defensive measures. Clever.
Right.
Here we are. We made really good time.
The wind was
wind was
relatively
in, yeah.
positive. So that says anyone else? I always get confused with the lights just to the right-hand side there. I always think it's another ship.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, there's a galleon north, I think, doing the fort.
Oh yes. Yeah, I see it.
And
They got lights on as well?
probably anchored with their sails down, so probably not a huge threat. The barrel's up there on the right.
This is expert parking right here.
This is a very delicate manoeuvring going on.
I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Oh.
Miss Daggertooth. There you go. Here we go.
Right then.
That's
Should
pretty
we
good.
outfit the ship first before we start the tale?
Yeah.
It's a good.
Oh.
Oh, and we all missed the dock.
There's something glowing off to your left.
Oh yeah, barrels of plenty with some,
Yeah,
Ah.
with some
some
swag in them.
Is that a mermaid gem?
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's bright enough.
So this actually might link in one of the questions we've received from the chat from Cropper 1981, a fine vintage year. After the update, will there still be mermaid gems and stronghold barrels in shipwrecks? So I think you might be referring to the last campaign, the Black Powder. There was an awful lot of mermaid gems and barrels around. I'm pretty sure they're still going to be around because I went sailing Sunday nights and found a few mermaid gems in the shipwrecks.
They're still in there. They're still in
Yeah.
there at the minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do actually like them in there personally.
Yeah, nice
Look,
little.
look at this
nice
as well.
little-
All this
This
cool
is-
swag in here.
Look at this, showing off the barrels of plenty.
Yeah. Got all these.
Message in
Look
a
at all
bottle.
these emergent rewards. Lovely, lovely. Thank you very much.
I'm yet to hear of a tale of someone running over a gunpowder barrel. Yes,
Oh, I've seen
that's the
that.
one.
I've
I've
seen
done
one
it
of them.
twice.
You've
I've
done
seen
it too.
one of them.
Oh, please tell me it's been
Yeah.
mid-race and it's just completely derailed.
Oh, no, that would have been amazing.
Is
No,
this
we
a
haven't had it
race of
happen